Have you ever felt an inexplicable connection with someone, as if you've known them for lifetimes? The concept of soulmates has fascinated humans for centuries, bridging the gap between romantic ideation and spiritual profundity. Delving into the enigmatic world of soulmates uncovers a tapestry of relationships that go beyond mere coincidence or destiny. From ancient mythology to modern pop culture, the notion of a soulmate has steadily evolved, accumulating a wealth of cultural and historical significance. Whether viewed through the lens of Greek philosophy or contemporary spirituality, soulmates represent a deep and abiding connection that resonates with the very essence of what it means to be human. In this exploration of soulmate meaning, we will unearth the various dimensions of these spiritual bonds, identifying the 6 types of soulmates and the signs that might indicate you've met yours. Prepare to embark on a journey to understand the profound ties that bind two souls and how to nurture the potential within oneself to find this ultimate companionship. What is a soulmate? A soulmate is often conceived as a perfect romantic partner who understands and connects with another on the deepest level possible. The idea of a soulmate transcends mere physical attraction or surface-level commonalities. It's a profound relationship where two individuals feel a deep and natural affinity towards each other, encompassing love, intimacy, sexuality, and spirituality. Soulmates are thought to share a strong connection that is both intuitive and nourishing, leading many to seek this ideal in their romantic pursuits. This may involve similarities, love, romance, comfort, intimacy, sexuality, spirituality, or compatibility and trust. The concept suggests a profound soul connection that fosters a strong and immediate bond, sometimes termed as an instant connection or intense connection. People often describe a soulmate connection as an instant and intense bond that makes them feel complete, as if they have found the missing piece of their emotional puzzle. The concept has expanded to include non-romantic relationships, with some finding soul connections with friends or mentors. It's important, however, to distinguish between the various terms that are used interchangeably with a soulmate, like twin flame, karmic soulmate, and life partner, each of which carries distinct meanings in the realm of relationships. A soulmate is traditionally understood as one of many possible romantic partners whom one is destined to meet and bond with on a soul level. This connection is often described as a sense of coming home or an unexplainable familiarity and comfort with another person. Soulmates are believed to share an underlying synergy that transcends the everyday dynamics of typical relationships. The term soulmate encompasses various dimensions: emotional, intellectual, spiritual, and physical, harmonizing in a way that makes both individuals feel understood, supported, and cherished. In soulmate relationships, partners often work to make each other happy and contribute to the personal growth of one another despite the romantic ideals attached to soulmates. Relationship expert Esther Perel emphasizes the importance of maintaining a healthy relationship through communication and shared experiences, rather than relying solely on the idea of soulmates. Long-term relationships thrive on mutual respect, love, and the consistent effort to keep a partner happy. Soulmate relationships can take various forms, including romantic soulmates, twin flames, or karmic soulmates, each representing a different kind of intense connection. While the idea of soulmates is often linked to romantic partnerships, it can also extend to deep connections formed in friendships and other non-romantic relationships. Here's a simple breakdown of some terms related to the concept. Soulmate relationship: a relationship where both partners feel an extraordinary connection. Twin flame: a deep, spiritual soul connection thought to be a person's other half. Karmic soulmate: a soul connection meant to teach life lessons or balance karma from past lives. Remember, finding a soulmate is not a credit check nor a settlement of credit card debt, but a metaphor for an ideal, loving, and compatible partner. Historical and cultural significance of soulmates. The soulmate concept has roots that stretch back into ancient history and across cultures. In ancient Greece, Plato's Symposium suggested soulmates were two halves of a whole, split apart and perpetually seeking reunion. In Eastern philosophies, the idea of soul connections is prevalent, with some beliefs in reincarnation tying soulmates to karmic cycles. The Greeks, for example, have a myth that humans were once created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a single head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings who would spend their lives searching for their other half to feel whole again. This ancient story speaks to the yearning for a soulmate that has been part of the human experience for millennia. In various cultures and religions, the concept of soulmates appears under different terms and interpretations. Despite these variations, the common theme remains: a soulmate is a person with whom one has a feeling a deep or natural affinity, harmony, and understanding. This idea has permeated literature, music, and the arts, serving as a muse for creators and romantics alike. In contemporary times, the notion of soulmates has been both celebrated and critiqued. Some argue that the idea of soulmates can be idealistic, setting unrealistic expectations for romantic partners to fulfill every facet of one's life. Others believe that believing in soulmates can lead to a more hopeful and determined approach to finding and nurturing relationships. Despite varying opinions, the search for a soulmate connection continues to be a prominent quest in the journey of many individuals seeking meaningful and lasting relationships. The soulmate concept also features in literature, art, and folklore worldwide, symbolizing deep connections and the ideal of a harmonious life partner. These romantic relationships are often considered the epitome of emotional intimacy and understanding, with the term soulmate indicating a partner with whom one shares a strong connection, possibly of a predestined nature. Despite varying interpretations, soulmate relationships consistently represent a quest for a profound union. Psychologist Esther Perel and others suggest these partnerships encourage personal growth, while also challenging and supporting individuals in long-term relationships, contributing to a healthy relationship dynamic. Notions of ideal romantic partners often incorporate spiritual or ideological soulmates, illustrating the widespread human desire to find a true soulmate that profoundly complements one's existence. 6 types of soulmates. When exploring the complex tapestry of human connections, one often stumbles upon the concept of soulmates. Far from being a one-size-fits-all scenario, soulmate relationships can manifest in myriad forms. There are at least 6 recognized types of soulmates, each with its unique impact on an individual's life. These include romantic soulmates, soul partners, karmic soulmates, companion soulmates, kindred soulmates, and the concept of soul contracts. Understanding each type can offer insight into the different ways people form deep, enduring connections that enrich their lives. Romantic soulmates. Romantic soulmates epitomize the commonly held idea of soulmate relationships. These are the individuals with whom there's an intense and instant connection, a strong attraction that transcends the physical. They embody the promise of a loving partner who intuitively understands your innermost thoughts and feelings. This relationship is steeped in passion and marked by a profound emotional bond that often leads individuals to refer to their romantic soulmates as their other half. The relationship with a romantic soulmate is deeply fulfilling, and can potentially last a lifetime, representing the quintessence of a healthy romantic relationship. Romantic soulmates are individuals who experience a profound connection, often described as a soulmate connection. This intense connection can make partners extremely happy, foster a healthy relationship, and lead to long-term commitments between romantic partners. Popularized by cultural narratives and figures like Esther Perel, the concept suggests that romantic soulmates share a strong bond that goes beyond surface-level attraction, indicating an instant and often unexplainable rapport. The idea of soulmates encompasses various types, including twin flames, karmic soulmates, and ideological soulmates. While a twin flame is believed to be a mirror to one's soul, a karmic soulmate is thought to be a partner from past lives resurfacing to resolve unfinished business. Ideological soulmates resonate on intellectual and belief system levels, sharing similar life philosophies. It is important to note that a soulmate relationship is distinct from other social contracts such as credit card debt with credit card companies or an insurance policy with an insurance company, which are based on financial obligations. A credit check generally assesses fiscal responsibility, unlike the immeasurable metrics of a soulmate connection. Here are some characteristics of romantic soulmate relationships: deep connection, strong emotional and often spiritual bond, longevity potential in long-term relationships, mutual understanding and shared values, capacity to keep the partner happy through emotional support and loving partnership. While the search for a true soulmate aligns with many individuals' ideal partner, not all romantic relationships may exhibit these soulmate qualities. Soul partners. Soul partners, while similar to romantic soulmates in their depth of connection, might not necessarily involve a romantic or sexual relationship. These connections are forged on mutual respect, understanding, and shared values. Soul partners act as mirrors, reflecting the parts of ourselves that need nurturing or change, thus facilitating personal growth and transformation. This bond often results in a deep friendship or partnership wherein both individuals work together towards common goals, making each partner happy and fulfilled. The concept of soulmates is deeply entrenched in cultural narratives about romantic partners. A soulmate relationship is often depicted as an extraordinarily deep connection between two people, sometimes described as a twin flame, suggesting a mirror-like reflection between partners. Such a relationship is characterized by a strong connection, often felt as an intense and instant connection upon meeting. Esther Perel, a well-known therapist and author on the dynamics of romantic relationships, emphasizes the importance of sustaining desire in long-term relationships, which could be applied to those with a soulmate. The health of the relationship depends on factors beyond the initial soulmate connection, including the effort put into maintaining a healthy relationship. While many are familiar with romantic soulmates, the idea of soulmates can extend to other forms of partnerships. Ideological soulmates share profound ideological, intellectual, or spiritual connections, which can complement the kinds of soul bonds found in romantic contexts. Critics of the soulmate concept argue that it puts undue pressure on individuals to find the one perfect partner to make them happy, which can overshadow practical aspects of the partnership, such as managing finances, credit card debt, and insurance company policies. Lastly, some spiritual traditions propose the idea of a karmic soulmate, where connections carry over from past lives, emphasizing personal growth and evolution within the partnership. The quest for a true soulmate remains a romantic aspiration for many, aspiring to find that ideal partner with whom one experiences a loving and enduring connection. Karmic soulmates. Karmic soulmates are connections believed to derive from past life encounters, carrying over unresolved issues into the current lifetime. These relationships are intense, and can serve as a form of cosmic lesson. The connections with karmic soulmates are meant to teach, even if the interactions can sometimes be challenging and fraught with turmoil. Each partner in a karmic soulmate relationship can experience significant growth as they address the karma that binds them, which is often easier said than done. Karmic soulmates are believed to stem from the idea that souls have shared past life experiences or encounters that influence their connections in their current lives. The concept, though spiritual and less empirically grounded, suggests that these individuals enter our lives to teach us vital lessons needed for personal growth and soul evolution, often through challenging and intense interactions. Unlike romantic soulmates or twin flames, karmic relationships might not always revolve around romantic partners. They can manifest in various forms, including friendships or familial bonds. These connections often highlight areas where one might need improvement or healing. The relationship with a karmic soulmate typically catalyzes change, and is thought to end once the necessary lessons have been learned. Experts like Esther Perel may recognize that while karmic soulmate relationships can contribute to emotional development, they also pose challenges for long-term relationships. For a connection to evolve into a healthy relationship, it must transition from karmic to a very healthy relationship. Oh yes, I know, right? Let's touch on some key points. Karmic soulmates involve past life connections. They teach important life lessons through challenges. Can be a precursor to a loving and healthy relationship. Companion soulmates. Companion soulmates are akin to friendships with a strong and lasting bond. These relationships are characterized by a sense of comfort and ease from the start, without the upheaval often associated with romantic or karmic soulmates. Companion soulmates are the individuals you can rely on consistently throughout your life. These are the friends who stand by you regardless of life's ups and downs, much like a life partner, but without the romantic implications. Companion soulmates, often synonymous with life partners, are romantic partners who share a profound connection. Unlike the often tumultuous relationships with a twin flame, companion soulmates experience a more stable and harmonious bond that can lead to nurturing long-term relationships. The essence of a soulmate connection is a mutual understanding and a powerful, strong connection that's believed by many to be predestined. Renowned therapist Esther Perel has indicated that healthy relationships involve maintaining the well-being of each partner while fostering an environment for personal growth. This aligns with the idea that soulmate relationships should be supportive, loyal, and loving. It's essential for individuals seeking a soul connection to approach relationships with an open heart and mind, and without the burdens that financial woes like credit card debt can bring. Credit card companies and credit checks may not have a direct relationship with finding a soulmate, but the stress related to financial instability can strain the bonds between romantic partners. Similarly, dealing with an insurance company can be a mundane yet important task that, when managed responsibly, supports a strong relationship. In summary, companion soulmates represent an ideal partner for many, promising a true soulmate experience grounded in steadfast love and deep connections. Kindred soulmates. The bond with kindred soulmates is based on similar passions, interests, and ideologies. While not as intensely connected as with romantic or karmic soulmates, people find joy and understanding in these relationships. They often occur between colleagues, peers, or within groups dedicated to a shared cause. Ideological soulmates could fall under this category, as they connect on a level of shared belief or purpose. Kindred soulmates, often envisioned as the epitome of romantic partners, are characterized by twin flames or a deep connection that transcends mere physical or emotional attractions. The concept revolves around feeling an intense connection with someone, where there is an instantaneous and strong rapport, often described as an instant connection that feels familiar and comforting. Kindred soulmates share a soul connection that may manifest in both romantic soulmate relationships and platonic friendships. Renowned therapist Esther Perel suggests that long-term relationships, including those with soulmates, require work to maintain a healthy relationship dynamic. The idea of soulmates can branch into various categories, including karmic soulmates, with whom one might have a debt to settle from past lives, or ideological soulmates who share a strong connection based on common values and beliefs. Kindred soulmate characteristics. Deep connections, beyond superficial bonds, involving emotional and spiritual levels. Shared ideology, common principles or beliefs strengthening the relationship. Long-term potential, capacity to develop into durable, long-term relationships. Having a kindred soulmate can bring immense joy and fulfillment to life, making efforts to keep the partner happy vital for a flourishing partnership. Although finding a true soulmate may seem daunting, looking beyond superficial criteria and focusing on strong, meaningful connections might lead to discovering an ideal, loving partner. Soul contracts. The idea of soul contracts stems from the spiritual belief that before birth, souls make agreements with each other to meet and fulfill certain life purposes together. These connections can involve any kind of relationship, be it romantic, platonic, or familial, and they aim at mutual development and the accomplishment of specific life tasks. The relationships governed by soul contracts are often predestined and significant, with each party bringing an opportunity for growth, although they may not always be intended for longevity. The concept of soul contracts is often referenced in spiritual and metaphysical discussions, with the idea that these are pre-life agreements made between souls. Soul contracts are believed to establish the framework for the challenges, relationships, and experiences we will encounter in our physical lives. These contracts are not typically considered rigid dictates but as guiding principles to facilitate personal growth and the fulfillment of soul missions. While romantic partners can be viewed as part of soul contracts, the notion extends to a broad spectrum of relationships, including friendships, familial bonds, and even adversarial interactions. Individuals may identify a deep soul connection with a life partner, suggesting a predestined arrangement to meet and form a long-term relationship. 12 flames can also be part of a soul contract, representing a dynamic marked by intense connection and spiritual alignment. People in search of a romantic soulmate often look for signs of a soulmate connection, such as an instant connection or a strong, inexplicable draw toward the other person. Skeptics may argue that the idea of soulmates and soul contracts lacks empirical evidence and can idealize relationships in potentially harmful ways. Esther Perel, a renowned psychotherapist, implies that healthy, long-term relationships require work and growth beyond any pre-existing connection. Soul contracts offer an intriguing perspective but are subject to individual beliefs and interpretations. They are not acknowledged by scientific communities or applicable in practical fields such as credit checks or insurance company policies. Signs you have met your soulmate. When it comes to recognizing the signs you have met your soulmate, there are several experiences that people commonly describe. Although the idea of soulmates is not scientifically proven, many in long-term, deeply connected relationships report these feelings. If you find yourself in a romantic relationship where the following experiences resonate, some might argue that you have encountered what is often referred to as a soulmate connection. Feeling a sense of calm and storm. A compelling sign that you may have met your soulmate is a duality of feeling both a sense of calm and a storm. With your partner, you likely feel a peaceful, safe, and grounding presence, as if being with them is coming home. Yet, on the flip side, the intensity of your feelings might also stir up whirlwinds of emotions, inspiring both personal growth and change. This combination of tranquility and upheaval can be a powerful indicator of a substantial soul connection. The duality of experiencing both a sense of calm and storm within oneself can reflect the complex nature of human emotions. Short periods of peace often intermingle with bouts of turmoil, illustrating the fluctuating aspects of our inner lives. Calm is typically characterized by a feeling of tranquility and serenity. It is when our thoughts are untroubled, and we feel in harmony with our surroundings. People seek out this state to release stress and regain clarity. Conversely, the storm represents periods of confusion, intense emotion, or restlessness. It is likened to an internal tempest, where thoughts and feelings swirl chaotically, making it difficult to find grounding. Table: the calm and the storm. Feeling both a sense of calm and storm can happen sequentially or concurrently, but recognizing these phases is key to emotional self-awareness. Understanding and navigating these states healthily is essential for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. Feeling each other's pain. Empathy is a fundamental element of deep connections between individuals, manifesting in the ability to feel each other's pain, both emotionally and physically. This phenomenon is often observed among romantic partners, and those in close relationships such as soulmates or twin flames. The intensity of this empathetic experience can vary, with some partners reporting an instant connection that grows into an understanding so profound that they can sense each apprentice's discomfort, angst, or distress. Couples who are deeply in sync might report experiencing a phenomenon where they can acutely feel each other's pain, whether it's emotional or physical. This level of empathy and understanding is often associated with romantic soulmates. When your partner is unhappy, you might feel it as keenly as if it were your discomfort, suggesting an intuitive and profound bond. In healthy relationships, this kind of empathy can strengthen the bond, fostering a space where partners support and comfort one another in times of need. Long-term relationships stand testament to the nurturing of this empathic connection, as partners become increasingly attuned to each other's emotional states. Renowned relationship therapist Esther Perel notes that such a strong connection can be pivotal in maintaining the vitality and longevity of romantic bonds. Being able to feel each other's pain is not merely about sharing sorrows, but also about the mutual drive to alleviate that pain, which may involve tackling shared challenges, such as credit card debt or dealing with insurance companies. A soul connection that involves this level of reciprocated emotional understanding is not just about finding the ideal partner, but also about being a loving partner who contributes to a healthy and supportive relationship environment. Having a deep connection. Deep connections between individuals often transcend the typical boundaries of romantic partners, forging a bond that is both profound and unique. Such connections might reflect the dynamic described as a soulmate relationship, where two people feel a strong affinity that suggests they were meant to be part of each other's lives in a significant way. Whether labeled as soulmates or not, having a deep connection with another person is a profound experience. Descriptions typically include feeling understood on a core level, sharing similar core values, and communication that is inherently easy and transparent. Soulmates are often described as being able to communicate without words, understanding each other with just a look or a gesture, and feeling a continuity of connection even when apart. Renowned relationship therapist Esther Perel has spoken about the importance of maintaining individuality for a healthy relationship, which implies that even in the deepest connections, personal space is essential for long-term relationships to thrive. A true soulmate connection often embodies a balance between togetherness and personal growth. In contrast to romantic soulmates, the term twin flame represents a mirror-like relationship where partners reflect each other's flaws and virtues, facilitating personal growth. Meanwhile, karmic soulmate alludes to a connection meant for learning life lessons, often leading to intense connections, but not necessarily long-term partnerships. A healthy relationship, according to many, is not about the absence of conflict or the constant need to make your partner happy, but rather about the presence of a strong connection, clear communication, and mutual respect. Partners in a soulmate connection strive to support each other without bearing the burden of fixing credit card debts, or solving problems like a credit check for the other, but rather working as a team to tackle life's challenges. The idea of soulmates encompasses a variety of experiences, yet at its core, it is about finding an ideal partner who resonates with the kinds of soul we possess, someone who can be a loving partner through various aspects of life. Experiencing synchronicities. Experiencing synchronicities refers to encountering seemingly coincidental events that appear significantly related but lack a clear causal connection. These meaningful coincidences often arise unexpectedly, and can feel quite profound to the individuals experiencing them. Psychologist Carl Jung, who coined the term, viewed synchronicities as instances where external events mirror one's internal state or life events, suggesting a hidden pattern or guiding force in the universe. Some romantic partners experience uncanny coincidences or synchronicities that lead them to feel their meeting was meant to be. Synchronicities in the realm of soul connections might involve serendipitous meetings, repeated encounters under unlikely circumstances, or a series of events that facilitated your coming together in an almost fateful manner. These experiences can underscore the sense of a predestined connection that transcends ordinary relationship beginnings. Synchronicities might include 1. Hearing a song that holds personal significance at a pivotal moment. 2. Randomly encountering someone who provides an answer to a problem you've been pondering. 3. Coming across a book that contains exactly the information needed at a particular point in life. People may interpret these synchronicities in various ways. 1. As signs pointing them in a certain direction. 2. As confirmations of their intuitions or decisions. 3. As indicators of a deep connection with the surrounding world or other individuals. Some individuals regard synchronicities as mere coincidences, while others see them as having spiritual or psychological importance. Experiences of synchronicity can lead to feelings of awe, inspiring personal reflections on one's life path and the nature of reality. Feeling like you've known each other forever. Lastly, a telltale sign often attributed to soulmate relationships is the sensation of familiarity or a sense that you've known each other for ages, even when you've just met. This might manifest as comfort with the other person that usually only comes with time, or an instant rapport that defies explanation. People often interpret this as an indication of a past life connection, or the result of a soul contract coming to fruition. It's important to keep in mind that these signs are subjective, and the concept of soulmates varies across cultures and individual belief systems. While these experiences can enrich a romantic partnership, a healthy relationship also relies on mutual respect, effective communication, and emotional support. In any partnership, romantic or otherwise, it's essential to build on these fundamentals alongside the soulmate connection you believe to have discovered. The notion of feeling like you've known someone forever is often linked to the concept of soulmates or twin flames. This sentiment emerges in soulmate relationships, indicating a deep connection that seems to transcend time. It's not uncommon for romantic partners to describe their relationship as having an instant connection, like a spark that feels familiar and comforting, as if rekindling a bond from a past life or an unseen thread that has always connected them. This experience may contribute to building a healthy relationship, as partners may feel an intense connection that encourages open communication and mutual understanding. Renowned relationship therapist Esther Perel asserts that such connections can foster long-term relationships, where both individuals feel valued and make their partner happy. However, it's not solely constrained to romantic soulmates. Individuals can experience this feeling with friends or family, where a strong connection is palpably present from the outset. In any case, this sensation of having known someone forever is a testament to the profound human capacity for connection, bonding, and the intimate recognition of another's soul. Here is a brief list capturing this idea. 1. Soulmates or twin flames. 2. Deep connections that feel timeless. 3. Spirit of familiarity and comfort. 4. Foundations for a healthy, long-term relationship. 5. Experience not limited to romantic partners. Preparing yourself to find a soulmate. Embarking on the journey to find a soulmate is a unique and personal experience that embodies the desire for a deep connection and companionship. While the concept of soulmates can often feel like an ethereal or predestined encounter, it is essential to prepare oneself for the possibility of such a profound relationship. Preparing yourself to find a soulmate involves personal growth, a positive mindset, and an openness to the experiences that lead you to that special someone. Focusing on what you can control. The concept of focusing on what you can control is rooted in the belief that while we may not have the power to influence every aspect of our lives, we can shape our responses and attitudes towards circumstances. Emphasizing control over our actions and decisions allows for a proactive approach to life, leading to a healthier mental state and improved well-being. In the search for a soulmate, it is crucial to focus on aspects of your life that you can influence directly. While the notion of destiny plays its part in soulmate connections, proactive personal development can make you more receptive to recognizing your ideal partner when they come along. You can control your emotional health, the effort you put into understanding your desires in a relationship, and the improvements you make in your life to become a loving partner yourself. Building a healthy foundation for a romantic relationship includes maintaining your physical and mental well-being, managing your finances responsibly, such as keeping credit card debt in check, maintaining a good credit score, and ensuring you have stable housing and employment. Key aspects to control. 1. Personal attitude. 2. Reactions to external events. 3. Daily habits and routine. 4. Effort in work and relationships. 5. Choices reflecting personal values and ethics. By concentrating on these areas, individuals can cultivate resilience and perseverance. A proactive stance reduces the stress and anxiety associated with trying to manage the uncontrollable, such as the behavior of others or unforeseen events. In essence, prioritizing control over personal domains rather than externalities creates a foundation for a more productive and fulfilling life. Through this lens, situations are viewed as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than insurmountable obstacles, thereby fostering a positive and adaptable mindset. Becoming more self-aware. Self-awareness is a significant factor in preparing to meet your soulmate. It includes understanding your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. Recognizing your values and alienation is critical for a potential soulmate connection. By becoming more in tune with yourself, you increase the chances of finding a partner who shares similar values and life goals. In turn, this self-knowledge also enables you to contribute to a healthy relationship where both partners understand and respect each other's needs and boundaries. Self-awareness is the conscious knowledge of one's character, feelings, motives, and desires. Becoming more self-aware involves a deep, personal understanding that can be cultivated through various practices. Key methods include 1. Reflection. Regularly reflecting on one's thoughts and feelings. 2. Journaling. Writing down experiences and emotions to recognize patterns and triggers. 3. Mindfulness. Engaging in mindfulness exercises to focus on the present moment. 4. Feedback. Seeking constructive feedback from others, and interpreting it objectively. 5. Setting boundaries. Understanding personal limits and communicating them effectively. Benefits of increased self-awareness include 1. Improved relationships. By understanding oneself, one can better comprehend others, leading to healthier interactions. 2. Better decision-making. Knowing one's values and desires can guide more aligned choices. 3. Enhanced emotional intelligence. Recognizing and managing emotions can lead to a more balanced life. Challenges include overcoming inner bias, dealing with uncomfortable truths, and dedicating time for self-exploration. Regular practice can help individuals become more attuned to their intrinsic needs and drives, promoting overall well-being. Finding personal fulfillment. Personal fulfillment often arises from achieving a sense of satisfaction and purpose in one's own life. To reach a state of fulfillment, it's essential to engage in a range of activities and pursuits. Personal fulfillment is an inside job that isn't dependent on a soulmate but often attracts one. By engaging in activities that make you happy, pursuing your passions, and fulfilling your individual goals, you create a full and satisfying life for yourself. This includes nurturing non-romantic relationships with friends and family and possibly even volunteering or taking part in community events. Such fulfillment can make you more attractive to potential romantic partners who are drawn to your self-sufficiency and joy. It is essential to find contentment within yourself before expecting to find happiness with a soulmate. Key areas for finding personal fulfillment. 1. Self-reflection. Regularly evaluating personal goals and values assists in understanding what fulfillment means on an individual level. 2. Setting goals. Establishing clear, achievable goals provides direction and a sense of progress. 3. Building relationships. Cultivating deep connections with family, friends, or romantic partners, such as soulmates, enhances emotional fulfillment. 4. Career satisfaction. Engaging in work that aligns with personal passions and strengths contributes to a sense of achievement. 5. Personal growth. Pursuing continual learning and self-improvement can lead to greater self-awareness and fulfillment. 6. Health and wellness. Maintaining physical, mental, and emotional health is foundational for personal fulfillment. 7. Contribution to others. Acts of kindness and contributing to the community can offer a profound sense of purpose. To attain personal fulfillment, it's important to balance these various aspects and to understand that fulfillment is a personal journey, differing greatly from one individual to the next. Using the law of attraction. The law of attraction posits that, like attracts like, implying that the energy you put out into the world can attract similar energies. When it comes to finding a soulmate, this means cultivating the positive qualities you seek in a partner within yourself. By embodying joy, kindness, honesty, and love, you can increase the likelihood of finding a romantic soulmate who reflects these attributes. Visualizing the soulmate relationship you desire and believing it can manifest is also part of this principle. It's important, however, to remain grounded and realistic, understanding that a soulmate is not a perfect entity but an ideal partner who complements and resonates with your spirit. The law of attraction is a philosophy suggesting that positive thoughts bring positive results into an individual's life, while negative thoughts bring negative outcomes. It is believed that the energy of a person's thoughts, whether they are conscious or not, can lead to real-world manifestations. Here's how to use the law of an attraction effectively. 1. Positive thinking. Cultivate a habit of positive thought patterns which can lead to the formation of positive experiences. 2. Visualization. Clearly visualize your goals as if you've already accomplished them to attract the desired outcome. 3. Affirmations. Regularly use affirmations to reinforce positive beliefs about oneself and the future. 4. Recognize and overcome negative thoughts. Be vigilant of negative thoughts, and work actively to counteract them. 5. Take action. While thinking positively is key, it is equally important to take actionable steps towards your goals. 6. Gratitude. Regularly practice gratitude for what you already have, as this can create a magnet for attracting better things. It's important to note that empirical evidence for the law of attraction is lacking, and its efficacy is often attributed to psychological phenomena like confirmation bias and positive thinking. The difference between soulmates and twin flames. Explain. The concepts of soulmates and twin flames are often conflated, but they bear distinct differences. Soulmates are romantic partners or friends who forge deep connections and support one another in various life stages. They aren't always romantic soulmates. The soulmate relationship can also be platonic. These connections often contribute to a healthy relationship that may lead to a long-term partnership. Conversely, twin flames are considered a mirror to one's soul, possibly stemming from the same soul split into two bodies. This intense connection often leads to a powerful, instantaneous bond. Unlike soulmate relationships, twin flame connections can be tumultuous and challenging. While soulmate relationships focus on harmonious, loving partnerships, twin flame relationships may serve to teach lessons and promote personal growth, often after overcoming obstacles. Esther Perel, a renowned relationship expert, suggests that a strong connection with a romantic partner can create lasting happiness, reflecting ideologically the soulmate notion. In navigating these relationships, practical matters such as managing credit card debt, ensuring timely credit card payments, keeping a good credit check record, and contacting insurance companies are foundational aspects that contribute to the security and stability of both soulmate and twin flame partnerships. Key differences. 1. Soulmates, deep, meaningful connections, can be romantic or platonic, contribute to a healthy, stable relationship. 2. Twin flames, intense, instantly connected relationship, mirrors one's soul, often involves overcoming challenges for personal growth.